guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you enjoy these cooking videos because I sure enjoy making them. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I make this cheesy bacon chicken. Okay, you guys, this is so freaking good. It has multiple types of cheeses in it, and of course it has bacon, which makes everything better. So if you want to see how I make this amazing dish, just keep on watching. Alright guys, so let's start with the ingredients that you're going to need for this easy, simple dish. One, you're going to need some chicken breast. You can definitely use the boneless, skinless, big pieces of chicken breast. I already had these tenderloins thawing out, so I'm just going to switch it up and use this. You are going to need some bacon. I also use some cream cheese because we're going to make a spread to put on the chicken itself. You're also going to need some mozzarella. Now this is optional. I chose to use mozzarella. You can really use any type of cheese that you prefer. However, this dish is very forgiving and it allows you to really be creative and kind of switch it up and do things your way. You know what I mean? Okay, so as far as the seasonings and spices go, now this is just what I'm using on the chicken. We have some chicken bouillon powder, some black pepper, some Goya adobo, some onion powder. We have some garlic powder and some smoked paprika. Always my secret weapon. Got to love that. Let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to take our bacon and we are going to chop it up. Boom. Magic of YouTube, just like that. We're just going to chop it up. And now I chopped up the whole pack, but you don't have to do that. You know what I mean? You can just chop up however much bacon you want on there. We're just going to throw it in the pan and we are going to start frying it. Side note, you can definitely just put it in the pan whole and fry it that way. You can put it in the microwave, however you want to do it. It's easier for me just to go ahead and chop it up now and then just fry it on the pan since I'm going to be using the stove anyway. Alright guys, so now we're going to take our chicken breasts, or in my case the chicken breast tenderloins. We're just going to open them, wash our chicken, and lay them out on a plate or a cutting board. I'm just using a cutting board because I already have it out. I have to wash it anyway, so why make one more dish? And we're going to lay the chicken out and then we are going to give it a good seasoning, okay? Now before I season it, I want to go back in and stir my bacon one more time. Like I said, I like to keep it low on medium, just so I can ensure it doesn't burn, and that lets me do other stuff while it's cooking, if that makes sense, so I don't just have to stand there and just stir it. So let's get into seasoning this chicken. I already showed you the ingredients that I'm using, and I'm using about half a tablespoon of each one. You can definitely use more or less depending on your taste. And once again, I'm just using chicken bouillon, some black pepper, some adobo, some onion, some garlic, and some smoked paprika. I'm also going to hit it with just a little bit of cayenne pepper just to, you know what I mean, have a different taste level there. Also, to save dishes, I'm just going to mix it around right here on that cutting board. Just rub the chicken in it, make sure every piece gets a little bit of seasoning. Once your bacon gets done, definitely don't throw your bacon fat away. Save it and fry your chicken in it just like I've done here. One, you don't have to put any new oil in the pan, and the flavor that's in here is just going to kick up your chicken. Trust me. Also keep in mind, I'm not cooking my chicken all the way done. I'm just basically searing it on both sides. So like I said again, we're not going to cook our chicken all the way. We're just searing it on both sides. I'm just going to put it in a pan because remember, we are going to bake this off in the oven to finish it off. So there's no need to cook it all the way. Okay guys, let's start making our cream cheese mixture to spread on top of the chicken. You're just going to need some cream cheese, some garlic powder, some parsley, if you'd like, some dill, and some onion powder. Now this is totally optional and it's definitely up to you what you want your mixture to taste like. Okay guys, so I'm just going to put the cream cheese in a bowl. Please excuse the shakiness of the camera. I was letting Babe hold the camera and I don't know what was going on over there. I think the kitties were on him. I'm not for sure what was happening. So anyway, I'm just going to put the cream cheese, and this cream cheese has been softened, and I'm just going to go ahead and put it in a bowl, and then I'm going to start adding my seasonings to it. So to my cream cheese, I'm going to add my garlic, about half a tablespoon. I'm going to add my onion, about a fourth of a tablespoon, and then I'm adding about half a tablespoon of dill, just to give it a different flavor. You can definitely use the same seasonings that you used on the chicken. And lastly, I go in with about a fourth of a tablespoon of some parsley, mainly for color, but you know, a little bit for flavor as well. Now we are just going to stir this all up. Alright guys, didn't want to film myself spreading the cream cheese on the chicken. You know how it's done. I just grabbed a spoon and I spread it, but this is what it's looking like, and you can definitely cook it off just like this. I wanted to take it a step further and add some mozzarella, because basically we had mozzarella in the fridge that needed to be used up before it went bad. So this is mainly, honestly, how I get my recipe ideas. I look at what we already have in the fridge and what needs to be used up, and then I just kind of create something based off of that. So these are the pieces of mozzarella. You can see it's already sliced. However, I thought that was a lot for just one little chicken tenderloin. So I'm just going to cut this in half and place it on top. Now, if you're using the full chicken breast pieces, you can definitely use a whole slice. Okay guys, then with the bacon that we just fried, we are just going to put the pieces on top. You guys know I'm very anal about some stuff, and this is one of the things I'm anal about. If I'm making something like this, every bite has to have a little bit of every ingredient. So I actually kind of take my time to make sure there's a piece of bacon in every bite on there. You definitely don't have to do that. You can just really sprinkle it over the top. I don't know, I'm just like this. So anyway, I'm going to take that bacon we fried off and place it on top. You guys may remember when I found this cheese at Aldi's, but I thought, yeah, why not use it? I'm not big on, oh, I can't use this cheese with this dish because it's a Mexican cheese versus an Italian cheese. Listen, we don't care. So I'm just going to spread that cheese over the top, just to kind of go over that bacon and kind of seal in that bacon and that cream cheese mixture that we put on there. Alright guys, it's ready to go in the oven. Now I put mine in the oven for about 11 minutes at 350 degrees, but remember I am using these tenderloins. If you're using the full-size breast pieces, you may have to go a little bit longer in the oven, just depending on how long you let it sear on the stove. Alright guys, and this is how it came out. It smelled so amazing. It tasted so amazing. It's so cheesy and delicious, and it's just the perfect, oh my gosh, y'all, it was just good, okay? But you know me, I gotta put some garnish on there. So I actually cut up some green onions to put on here, because this is kind of all one color. I like to have a little bit of color on there. So I put some green onions on, and then I used the rest of my bacon just to sprinkle on the top, just to kind of give it another pop of color. But the green onions weren't really giving me the color I wanted, right? So I had to go in with my parsley. You know I love my parsley. So I had to go in with that, sprinkle it over the top, and it was absolutely perfect. When I tell you guys, this was so good. I mean, it was great. It looked great. It smelled great. And it's so easy to make. Now, I love this dish because we can basically use any type of cheese that you have in your fridge already. Just throw it in there. It's going to be perfect. Alright guys, we definitely hope you have enjoyed this video. If you decide to make this, definitely let me know, and let me know how it turned out for you. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget please to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you in the next video. Bye guys!